Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel and the Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channel. Of course, this is Pro Wrestling Logic. This is the Superstars of Wrestling series for the 21st of January, 1995. Not by any means a bad show, but also not super, I guess you'd say, hyped, valuable content here, as obviously Superstars by 95 kind of falling in comparison to what it used to be. Included Bret Hart as a guest on the Heartbreak Hotel, in which he is harassed by Shawn Michaels before eventually grabbing the mic from Michaels and cutting a promo. While facing Diesel at the Royal Rumble segment is also taped on a few days before. Also, Razor Ramon defeats Chris Hunter after the bout. Jeff Jarrett comes to ringside. Razor grabs the microphone and basically responds to Jarrett's already cut the power. So basically, Jarrett basically talks about being the greatest Intercontinental Champion in waiting. Anyway, Razor Ramon, pretty basic thing here. And Razor goes after Charlie Hunter. Super basic match overall. Spins him around, a couple of chops, lights him up. Pretty basic. Follow a slam, followed by the back suplex, and then the Razor's Edge. 1, 2, 3. The cutting of the microphone cord leads to obviously more fighting and other such between the two. And, it is what it is as far as that's concerned. Henry O'Godwin comes out next. He is in an enhancement match with a very, I guess you'd say, jazzed up, ready to go individual, which happens to be the continuation of Henry O'Godwin defeating Rich Myers with a slop drop. Obviously, a very basic match, as that were. Nothing necessarily worth writing home. Punch kick, very basic, very to the point contest here. But the slop drop and the overall push of Henry O'Godwin leads to his eventual victory. And again, they're kind of doing the run there. There's highlights of the Christmas tour, as it were. Owen Hart still managing to go at it with Bret. Also, the hype for the coming Man Mountain Rock, which ended up being the former WCW Max Payne. That's hyped up pretty well here. He talks about music, talks about wanting to rock the WWF to its core. Adam Bomb out next. Adam Bomb, babyface, who pretty well leaves by summer '95, something like that. Certainly in the Mortis gimmicks by sometime in '96. So I think pretty there. Mark Starr, enhancement talent, is here. And, it's certainly not the best of situations by any stretch of the imagination. Then again, we see Adam Bomb kind of shoving his man off. Mark Starr sends him to the back and ultimately, or sends him backwards. There we go. Punch kick and, the meltdown slam by Adam Bomb. Adam Bomb, I think, could have been more, had the click been more behind him, but he wasn't exactly the best in the ring. Bob Holly and the 1-2-3 Kid talk about me and the Underdogs being about fighting spirit and winning the tag team championships coming up against Bam Bam Bigelow and Tatanka at the pay-per-view. That doesn't go well. The Druids are with IRS, as he promises to defeat the Undertaker at the Royal Rumble, and basically the Undertaker says he can defeat even taxes, which not a good idea. Diesel and Bret Hart up next, kind of talking about their wars with each other over the last little while and how that's all going to play out for them. Hype for the Royal Rumble continues. Nick Marbury and King Kong Bundy coming forward here, kind of going into a situation where Bundy ends up kind of coming into his own in time for WrestleMania 11. Bundy not here that much longer. I think leaves by summer '95. Nick Marbury, not much of a adversary for him. Punch kick and splash in the corner. Bundy also gets the avalanche and the splash out of the corner. King Kong Bundy certainly in control. Bret Hart basically is bullied by Shawn Michaels. Michaels winning the Royal Rumble in on this actual day, I believe, if not the day after. But basically, we then go to Aldo Montoya in his enhancement match. Montoya, it's surprising to me how much he was pushed at the time. Nick Tarantino is the individual that he's going off against, and there is a splash to the outside, kind of dropping down on the body, and a basic thing there. Manages to hit a vertical suplex, and then the second row bulldog win for none other than the nature that is everything. And King Kong Bundy promises to beat the Undertaker in upcoming house shows and other basic things. We are going to close with that. We'll be back with more right after this.